In this video, I'm going to be building another cabinet for my van. I'm going to be able to store my clothes, a gym bag, a mini office, and I'm going to cover up some wires. I've been turning this camper van into a full-blown house. I live in it full-time. I'm working long construction hours. Sleeping in a van saves me time. I don't got to spend the rest of my day commuting home. My home is on wheels. Before I start cutting the wood, I modeled the entire thing in 3D to help me get an idea if this is going to fit or not. So what I got planned here is I'm thinking I could have all my clothes on the left side, and then I could have my gym bag on the right side. It'll be a pretty deep cabinet, so I can put some stuff behind it. So I'll probably put my kitchenware behind my gym bag, and then I'll have a little extra storage slot back there. And then down here will just be a big door for me to open, and then I'll put some cubbies here. I need to have access to my inverter, and I need to have access to my breaker panel, and then I also need to allow for some ventilation on my inverter. So that'll be the game plan. So we're gonna do the 3D model now. So I got half of the 3D model done. I'm thinking about just building a box like this. I'm gonna build the box, and then I'm actually just gonna set it right on top of here, and then this will hold it up. I won't have very heavy stuff, so the box can just sit right on top of this, and then I can also fasten it to the backing, and then I can also fasten it to this wall here. Alright, so this is going to be the full design right here. We got it's going to be split up in two sections. I got this block here, this square piece that I was talking about, that's going to go up here. I'd like to build this main wall here. I would like to fasten this part of the wall to the beam of the van like this, but this conduit's in the way, so I won't have a lot to fasten to. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm just gonna get another 2x4 and fasten it to this 2x4, and then fasten a 2x4 in front of this one, so I'm leaving clearance of this conduit here. If I do that, I can fasten this board to the back of it. So I'd like to do that right now. So that's what I'm gonna do first, is install two 2x4s that are protruding further than this. Alright, so now that we got this extra board fastened off, I'm thinking about fastening a background to it with like 3/4 inch wood, and then just marking where my studs are. I just want to have a background for myself here, and then I'm thinking when I make this bottom part, I could just slide it into where the 3/4 inch piece is fastened, and then I'll be able to fasten to the bottom here. So I'm thinking about doing a 3/4 inch wall now to fasten to this 2x4 that I just installed. Just fasten this board right here directly to my 2x4, and then I've fastened it to my 2x4 down here as well. And the coolest part about this is the fact that it's actually it makes a straight line, so I don't need to deal with the curve of the van anymore. I should have did that in the beginning, but I know next time maybe I'll do it for this panel here. And then my wires are running behind it, which is nice. My next game plan is I'm going to install these two little bottom pieces right here. So I'm going to do this bottom, and then I'm going to do this bottom as well. I'm going to do those right now. Alright, so I'm at Michael's right now. We're gonna try these out. These little sheets here to make our, what is it called? Template. We're gonna make our template out of this. So yeah, we're gonna try this out this time around. Last time I tried a massive plastic sheet that I didn't really like. I knew I needed cardboard, so this is gonna be a lot easier than last time. So next, I'm gonna build this wall right here. But as you can see, I added in this angled wall here, which is gonna help me out a lot that I added this in, and I'll explain why in a minute. So I'm gonna get the full height. Well, all I need to do for this angled cut here is I need to measure from down here, and then I need to measure from this top corner. Then I need to get a full height to where my tape measure is bending, which is where that angle stops. So 22.25. Those are the three numbers I need in order to cut this angle like this. I'm gonna do it off of our cardboard. I'm gonna use that cardboard template to confirm that this is gonna work, because I don't wanna cut this piece wrong. Because I have this angled cut here that I have to do. But also, if you look down here, I think I can make this a full one piece. Then all this wire that I got down here can bunch up like this, and then I can do a big U shape right here, or some kind of archway, and then I can still fasten from this side, and I can still fasten from this side to my floor. It doesn't need a lot of load bearing. So my template will help me do this bridge shape on the piece. Alright, so we got the main carcass here for my phase 2. So now we're gonna throw up some slides right here and on here, and we'll start the pull-out drawer. So, quick disclaimer. So I just built the face of my drawer slide door, right? This is gonna be the door for it. I wanna use this, but quick disclaimer. I've tried this 1, 2, 3 times, and I have not perfected the locking drawer yet. So I have a new theory here. The idea is we don't have a lot built, but we're starting our door as early as possible. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna perfect this right here first. This is first ordeal. Now what I did, so I just basically got it where I wanted it, right? And then I just marked the center. Bang, that's my center. Then all I did is I flipped it like this, kaboom, put my piece on there. I'm gonna want my button to be about here. I want to save some excess room for here. My theory is to save some excess room here. So Now, I'm gonna mark the center there, right? Then, I'm gonna transfer my line down to here, and now we're left with this little crosshair. I'm gonna find a Forstner bit or a hole saw bit or something that's a little bit bigger than this circle here, because this circle is our attaching piece. Alright, so we just made our pull-out drawer. This is like a little desktop right here just for my laptop, and then whatever else I need on this side. But it slides in, it slides out. But now the issue here is it can slide in and out, but my van's gonna be rocking on the road and stuff, and it's gonna cause this to come out. It's gonna open up while I'm driving. So I got this lock here, this little lock, but I don't have anything for it to catch onto. So I'm gonna install a board above it, and I'm gonna keep the board nice and close to this lock here. So this lock here has something to catch to. So I'm gonna need an additional board on top. I'm gonna cut a little block right here because we got a wire in the way, so. All right, so my idea for this drawer lock, this piece is just dry fitted right now. There's no screws in it, so I can freely move it around. My game plan though is to get it tight where it needs to go. And then here's my lock. I don't know if you can see the lock or not, but you can see how the lock lifts the piece up. So I'm just gonna mark both sides of my lock. There's my lock. And then when I pull my piece out, I can pull these numbers and memorize it. I'm measuring the lock right now, so 3/4 inch and a quarter. There's a line transfer right there. I'm just gonna transfer this. I'm gonna transfer these marks with my speed square. Transfer it to the bottom of my board. This is the bottom of the board now. With those two numbers that I got, 3/4 of an inch and then inch and a quarter. Bang. This little square here, that's my lock. So I think we're gonna wanna be like this. I sure hope. All right, let's see how we did. Nice. Now that we got our little skinny drawer installed here, we're gonna run some dividers up, and then we're just gonna start some little dividers. Maybe I'll do a divider here and then a divider here. That's what's on our next to-do list. Alright, all my kitchen stuff fits in there nicely. And then in front of it, it's gonna be my gym bag, like this. So we're gonna have to hope that this is gonna fit in here. What I can also do is I can make another divider here, maybe for some more storage. We'll install it, we'll try it out, see what happens. Alright, and then to finish it off, we're just going to install all of our doors. Here we go. That wraps up another step towards finishing this van. Every cabinet gets me a little closer to living in this thing full time and traveling. Seeing the 3D model become a reality is a great feeling, and I'm very happy with how this cabinet turned out. I got more projects for this van coming up, so make sure you subscribe and stay tuned.